Hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. Let's play Court Farm. I'm your host, Fields and Skylines. It is the month of May. We've moved forward. It is almost 9:30, and we're sitting around $52,000 in our checking account, savings account, bank account, whatever you want account. Um, I moved some since last episode. I've moved some manure and I've moved some slurry into the little hut down at the bottom by our lawn equipment. I don't have it turned on um, to make fertilizer because we're almost pretty full up on fertilizer, but it can actually hold quite a bit of stuff. So I thought, why not go ahead and make use of it to store some things. I've decided that we'll probably, I don't know if I'll film it or not, but I'll probably take on some fertilizing contracts to run out some of our fertilizer, make even more money off of it. Woohoo. Uh, and just to keep it opened up so that we don't get to a point where we have nowhere to go with our muck or slurry. Also, I watered. So we take a look at our animals. Our new sheep pen. We have some baby sheep, 5 of them. Food capacity is still good for the number of sheep we have, but I have a plan here to help that out. I also brought in a bunch more water, paid for it, trucked it in, took time to do that. In our cow pen, we have had some babies. Yay. So our cow pen is moved up to like 45 cows. So we have room for like 5 more. And then our sheep pen here at home, I think we might have had babies or not. Yep, we had a few babies. Looks like 15 of them. So we might move some sheep into the new pen just to keep this one opened up as well. So we may also have to start selling sheep. 36 months, I think, is when they hit max value. I don't know if we have any yet. Nope, no 36 months. And as you can see, our sheep here are fully fed, fully watered. We have two, well, we had two. They may have been used up by now. Let's take a look. Stop before the fence. Yeah, we still have two silage bales, or two hay bales here with quite a bit of hay. So those will be worked off for a while. I haven't brought any more hay up here yet because those two will be up there for a while. I also sprayed some straw in last month. We're going to have to feed the cows this month. Cows definitely will need some food, but we will get to that at some point. Uh, our alfalfa is growing. Our grass is growing. We did mow yesterday. Our alfalfa will mow for a few more months. What else did I have to do? Oh, yes, yes. Precision farming, our friend. So after I mowed this field, all of a sudden now, precision farming thought it was a field. So I bought the economic analysis, or I did the soil information, so we know what type of soil we have. You can see our numbers pretty low. I then went off and pH was good. Nitrogen, I spread down some lime, so hopefully we will get a better number here. So that's good. Our productions. Let's go ahead and run through our productions. We have a few of them running. So, like I said, I delivered some manure and some slurries. You can see it holds a lot, right? And so we can fill it up. I have a lot of solid fert here. I can use this solid fertilizer to do some fertilizing contracts. I have our fabric running. I'm trying, hoping, fingers crossed, we'll get at least one more pallet that we can sell this month because prices are still pretty high this month. And then we're still making cheese. I sold 5 pallets of cheese this month. The price was going down. Decided to sell it. Probably won't sell cheese for a few months. Um, Milk is keeping up pretty well. We still had about 1,000, 15, almost 2,000 liters of milk left after running for a whole day. That's also pretty good. So once this thing starts to get pretty full with milk, we will have to expand. I knew our cows would be able to provide enough milk um, just for this one factory, but like I said, I wanted to get another one so we could do butter as well. Um, Interesting thing, the butter and cheese cell cycle is about the same. So that is a recap of everything I did off camera. Um, it is May, like I said, so if we look at our calendar, there's no harvesting that we can do. Our fields are all set, they're all fertilized, they're all weeded. So we have nothing until July. Next month we may have to do alfalfa. I don't remember if alfalfa was a June or July thing. It might have been a July. I'm hoping it's June so that we can do it in June. However, I don't know. I don't know where that mowing will come in. If it is July, July will be a very busy month. So what do I have planned for this month? Well, as we saw, our new sheep pen. I mean, we don't have a lot of sheep here. We are going to be moving some sheep from this pen again, just because we don't want that one pen to get full. Um, so we need more food in here, but I don't have any more fields that I can mow. And yeah, I could get all the alfalfa thrown in there, but I really kind of want to keep some of that alfalfa up here for our sheep up here. Because, like, if we go ahead, I'm going to just hop down here. You know what? Let's do it the proper way. We bought the nice little UTV here just for this purpose. So these sheep won't need any alfalfa for probably a couple months. So that's June, July. And I think I only have 6 left. I think one alfalfa roll goes 2 months, I think, maybe in that pen. So we jump on. Oh, I also put our bales in. Didn't stack them very well, but they're in. So I have 7. So, I could probably take 2 of these or 3 of these and throw them in that pen. And I might end up doing that. But what I think I really want to do is take on a contract, get paid a little bit of money, and then with the leftover hay from the contract, use that. And I know there is a contract on this field right here to make hay. So if we go ahead and go to contracts, it's field 32. I'm going to use our own equipment, obviously, and I'm going to make hay. Although this is some nice kit, and I'm always curious about using fancy kit like this when it's only just like, $500 hit. But yeah, end of day, I think I'm tempted. I'm tempted. And then, like, there's a few other fields that, want to make hay. It's like four of them. And then there's a fertilizing contract. So I think I'm going to take the fertilizing contract. I just took the fertilizing contract because I got overly excited. And I'm going to take the field 32 contract. And that is what I'll be probably doing here, probably mostly in a time lapse. I'll probably have a worker doing something while I'm doing something else. So the first thing I want to do, though, is knock off that fertilizing contract. And do I want to have a worker running while I'm doing it? Maybe. So I'm going to go get a worker out there to fertilize. Maybe I'll put a worker on to do it I'm really taking the fertilizing contract, not necessarily for the money, but just so I can unload some more fertilizer. We have lots of it. We're not going to use a lot of it because of precision farming. Whereas on the contracts, you don't use the precision farming. So you'll use a little more. So I'm going to go fill up full. I don't know if I'm going to have to race all the way back to get more or not. I've been thinking about like what I could do to help out with fertilizing contracts, and everything is a hassle. So, I don't like, I could get, just dump this into big bags, transport them on a trailer, but I'd have to buy a trailer. And then I would need a way to like get the big bags and whatnot. So here we are. Start filling. Didn't take a whole lot. It was pretty full to begin with. So I'm going to take a jump cut here to get to field 17, and then we will continue with the episode. We'll see you in a bit. All right, we're here. We're going to start doing some fertilizing. I'm going to do this here probably in a time lapse. So I'll see you back at the farm. We are back, done fertilizing. Let's go ahead and complete this contract. And let's go ahead and start baling, or start mowing for hay, field number 32. So I don't know, we'll probably do again a time lapse with some of this, some jump cuts. I think, you've seen mowing quite a bit. Don't have to watch the whole mowing. But the whole goal here is really to use the extra hay to feed our sheep, especially as we start moving more sheep into that pen. They're going to need more hay, that new pen. So we will need to take on some contracts like this, especially since we have some free time here in these early months before we have to pull out the harvester and harvest up some rye, some linseed. The field bean is not till later in the year. I don't know what I hit. Can't see. So field bean wouldn't be. I hitting that gate? I'm hitting the gate. Here, I thought I was hitting the tree. All right. So yeah, the field bean won't be till later in the year. Oh, also, we gotta check when we have to sell field bean. I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of field bean we have to sell. It's June, so that would be next month. Let's check that though, just to be sure. Can't forget about our field bean. It's been sitting in there for a really long time. Yeah, June. So next month we have to sell our field bean. So really we don't have a whole lot going on. Like I said, field bean sales, and of course, caring for our animals, and maybe another contract or two if they come available. But I think we will crack on. Like I said, I'll do some mowing in a time lapse and jump cuts of what we do on this field for this contract, and hopefully it'll be enjoyable. I will see you all when the work is done. we are at the drop point for this contract. I brought all the bales here because I didn't know how many we would need to fulfill the contract, but we are gonna do these a few at a time. It's a little tight in here. Probably could have done this in a better way, but I don't know how. Like I said, hopefully, that was 26 transported. We're gonna have a lot of hay, which is the whole reason why we took this contract. But yeah, so we did get quite a few bales. We're gonna need them 52%. So just need 2 more of these, 3. So good times. We even get paid a little extra money for the partial third bale. Doesn't need. As I plow through what I want to do. All right, so let's take a look. Contract complete. We got an extra $500 plus 60 for environment score. The rest of these bales will be used for our sheep. So let's go and put them on here. I'm having some button clicking issues. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. Get them all. We'll go to transportation mode. All right. We are obviously at the furthest away we could be from any part of civilization on this map. Way up here at the garden center. The best way for us to get to where we need to go, which is right over here, is probably to go back the way we came. Down, down, around, just zip around, then out and up. So I am not going to bore us with that travel. We will do, well, I don't know what we're going to do because we're a little stuck here. Yeah, I think I will jump cut to our new sheep pen and we'll drop these off in there. I will be back in a bit. Okay. Just open the gate, drop the loads. We are going to feed the rest of this stuff, the rest of this hay to these sheep. Again, I probably could have picked a better spot to drop these. But everything on this map is a little tight, so we'll make it work. We got 6, 9, 11. 11 9,000 liter bales. Hopefully this will put a dent into the food shortage. Again, it wasn't really a true shortage, it was just that these can take a whole lot of more food than what we had given them. So let's pull up the animals and see how we're doing. And like that, we're in the yellow. We might not, I don't know. About halfway at 60, it's probably 120,000 liters. So we need like another 60. So yeah, we may not even use all this hay. We can store it here. If we do have any left over, I think we're going to use probably about 7 bales, 6.5, something like that. Gotta get better at placing these in the right spots. 90. And yet, yeah, and so this will probably be how we wrap up the episode. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.